Hello, public. Right now, I am reading a book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. That's a book, and right now I am reading. So, while reading, I have a lot of thoughts while reading this book. Here, uh, the writer write in his second chapter, "Happiness is a Problem." He wrote about uh, he wrote about Buddha, like how he was prince, and then after some times when he realized that his life is meaningless after he knew about all the difficulties suffering in the world, then he gave up his royalty possession and his and as a prince he gave up in his position. Then he went out from his palace. Then he start living in road. He live in the dust. He live he start searching or finding about the meaning of life. But while I'm reading this, when he would give up all his royalty, his family, and all his possession, and live in the streets, sleeping in dirt like an animal, I feel like it is easy for boy or man. I think for male gender, it is easy to live freely outside the home, outside freely in the road, in a street. But when I think about that as a girl, like if I if I would go outside and live like this, it was really dangerous for me. If I go outside like this, if I start living freely like him, if in place of me, if some male gender like boy, man, anyone do the same thing, it will more easier for them, and it is difficult for me as girl, as female. It's really dangerous. I don't know like how long I will survive if I go like this. That's weird. And how I feel it's really awful, and it's really not why it will happen, like why it is like this. I feel like as girl it's more difficult to be free, to live freely. Even today's time, it's not really safe, or it's not really um, really really it's not really easy. And for male gender, for male, it is easy. But anyway, I think where there is a will, there is a way. Hey, right now I read one of the line which I found really good, so i I'm going to read for you. It is like that. For Buddha, like one of those realization, like prince came to just let's just say that in that time the prince came to a number of profound realization. One of those realization was this: that life itself is a form of suffering. The rich suffer because of their riches, the poor suffer because of their poverty. People without a family suffer because they have no family.